Like, at the end of the day, yeah, my car, it was taken. It was repoed. But you know what? I got my car back, and all it did was make me go harder, and it made me stronger. So I'm just in a tough situation. And y'all want to say that I'm in it for the money, or for whatever the reason may be, or for whatever the cause may be? Do y'all not realize that I left CJ and I left with nothing? I left with the clothes that me and my kids had. I didn't even want the furniture. I didn't want the car. I didn't want anything. So why would I want anything now from CJ? He doesn't even give me anything now.
Hey, yo, let's get into the most toxic couple right now. I ain't saying they together, but two of them together, they are just the most toxic thing to them, to him, to her, to the kids, to the whole community, to the whole TikTok. They are very toxic right now. Royalty and CJ So Cool. I do think he is doing entirely too much on TikTok right now. Like, calm down. But I do understand on the other end, like, if she did lie on him, like, those were total lies. That was totally wrong. So I do get his passion, but I do think he's kind of taking it too far. And it's one thing to do it on social media, but I think he should stop asking the kids questions, putting the kids into y'all toxic grown business. That's why the kids are, to me, the kids is grown. And CJ So Cool even admitted out his own mouth that he has lied on Royalty before, and that's probably why she lied and said that big lie on him. So it's like, y'all even, cut it out. An eye for an eye, because he is very bitter and she is very bitter, like super bitter. He be talking about her struggling, having 5 kids, but it's like, yeah, she is dead wrong for not saving her money, not having no exit money. But my thing is, she does do social media. So where is all her money? He keeps on talking about, oh, she's only eating out of one plate of food. They're so skinny. They got to share food. Where's all her money? I'm not saying she should have I'm balling money, but she should at least have like everyday average American, I can pay all my bills money. So where the money going? Now, in my personal opinion, they are both liars, because he's obviously a liar because he did cheat on Royalty. So like, I don't think he has good character either. But obviously she's a liar too, because she first said that her car, she had gotten a car accident, and then she admitted that her car was repoed. So you're a big liar too. And I know for some, getting your car is repoed. For other people, they don't really care. I've gotten my car repoed before. I didn't care. It was like a weight lifted off my shoulder, because when I had first got the car, it was like $500 and it went all the way up to $700. That was too much for a Nissan. I just stopped paying it. I wanted them to take it off my hands. But I understand how it could be embarrassing, like if you still want the car and she has to put on a certain facade. But anyway, we got a lot to unpack, so let's get into the video right after my disclaimer. Disclaimer, everything in this video is alleged. Everything in this video is a personal opinion. This video is protected under fair use. I don't know these people personally, so this is not a personal attack, and I didn't make this video to talk down on anyone. I just make great video essays with full backgrounds of celebrities, influencers, and reality TV stars. This is not a T-page, but I do keep key with my internet homegirl, so let's get into it.
Jalea, ashy eyes. I'm telling y'all, man, them kids have the worst skin of all kids. I think they was actually reptilians.
They don't eat right over there, right? Let's just start with the eating habits. They're eating junk, they're sharing food, they literally share one plate of food every day. They don't have a plethora of items, they don't have an abundance of money or food or items they can just go through. They don't have food and chicken and pies and steaks, they don't have ground beef, they don't have anything. I don't even know how they survive. And everyone in their house is anorexic, and I don't like it. My kids come back home complaining, saying they don't want to go to their mama's house. This is all on stream, by the way. Somebody clipped it. I was just on So Cool World streaming last night. Twins was getting clipped.
I hate my mama. I don't want to go to my mama's house. They always beating on me over there. We only eat honey buns for dinner.
Like, they was going crazy, and I was like, you know what? This actually makes me upset, and that's why I'm making this video right here. We're gonna have fun during my week. I'm not gonna drill my kids. I'm not gonna coach my kids. And I'm not gonna remind them that their life when they go back to their mom's house is stressful. I'm gonna give them the best time that I can while I'm here in their life. And
all of this is literally going to come back to CJ So Cool. Yes, she was definitely dead wrong. A lot of people online are defending his actions. And yes, I get his actions, but I feel like he's doing too much in front of the kids. Like, if the beef is with Royalty, the beef be with Royalty. Leave the kids out of it, because it's like, y'all just keep on making them so grown. Then you talking about, why you talking? Why you talking? They kids. Because y'all keep putting them in y'all business. Like, they both wrong. CJ So Cool should not be talking about Royalty to the kids, because, like, that's totally wrong. And Royalty should not be talking about CJ So Cool to the kids. Like, they both need to grow up. They both need to be mature. Like, and he talking about he's 36. That's not 36-year-old activities. Even if you are mad, like I said, leave the beef between you and her. This is way too toxic. And then when the kids get older and they start acting grown, then it be like, where did they get this from? Where did they get this from? Kids remember stuff like this.
Yeah. Keep recording me. I love it. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? You ugly. You ugly. You ugly. You ugly. Record me that shit. Hit them. As you guys can see, we're standing next to Royalty's car, and we're also standing next to CJ So Cool's car at the same time. Royalty's still riding in this busted car needing tape for her headlights, as you can see. I'm riding in luxury. What did you expect? Come see this so cool.
Right. Her kids are looking homeless every day, just like they always have ever since we broke up for the first time ever. Every time we break up, they all start looking homeless because that's their true identity. I tried to take that out of their identity and change who they really were and try to give them peace and positive vibes. And as soon as I take myself out of the equation, they go right back down negativity lane. I just really wish the best for her, but I don't know if that's going to even help her. At the end of the day, I've been praying for them. It don't work. I've been
Guess what? We're not gonna get out.
What's
What
she
you gonna
doing?
do about it?
What's she doing? What's she doing? You homeless, nation. I'm sorry. You're homeless. Go to your one-bedroom apartment. Go to one bedroom. Oh, we got people. Go to your one-bedroom apartment. Go to your one-bedroom apartment. You're so homeless, bro. You're sorry for you. Oh my God, your school, your friends. Oh no. Oh my God, what are you gonna do?
Now, CJ So Cool said that Royalty is threatening his life and that she wants to get him unalived. And I ain't gonna lie, I do believe what he's saying because you can just tell, like, in the videos, even though she don't say much, she say stuff, but she don't say much. You can tell that she is very vindictive. Like, it's just certain things, like, in a person's eyes that you can just tell, right? But yeah, he's still wrong to me for talking down on the kids because at the end of the day, they kids. Now, should they ever disrespect him or be talking down on his name, especially online, like public disrespect? No, they're absolutely wrong, but their mama needs to get them in check. But I would say don't take it out on the kids because the kids are only doing what their mama allows and what their mama actually is teaching them. And I do feel like she probably did coach some of them kids. And I also see that people saying that he should file for full custody, but it's like, if he really wanted to, he would have, so he probably just don't want to.
There's no light. Her kids are looking homeless every day, just like they always have ever since we broke up for the first time ever. Every time we break up, they all start looking homeless because that's their true identity. I tried to take that out of their identity and change who they really were and try to give them peace and positive vibes. And as soon as I take myself out of the equation, they go right back down negativity lane. I don't know what it is with this girl, but there's no peace and positivity in her mind at all. And I just really wish the best for her. But I don't know if that's going to even help her. At the end of the day, I've been praying for them. It don't work. I've been trying to collaborate and be cool with them and squash whatever beef we got. It just never freaking works, man. And now they threatening my life. She done already recorded herself multiple times saying she want to shoot me and have me shot and make sure they don't miss this time and they aiming for my head. She done already said my daughter done did all God knows what to my other daughter. She done now started to say my girlfriend done did stuff to my kids.
Another place I feel like Royalty went wrong is kind of lying about her lifestyle. And maybe that's why people don't watch her, because she just does not seem authentic and she seems like a liar. Because, I mean, I would have just been honest because people just love relatability now. Like, ain't nobody got time just for all the extra stuff no more. Like, because we living in a tough time right now. I know it's embarrassing, but I feel like that would have grown her platform even more because, like, you're relatable now. And, like, a lot of people, especially women, we're looking for people that's, like, actually relatable. Like, we're not trying to follow the Instagram girlies no more because it's, like, it just out of reach. It's out of touch, honey. But her lying, styling, and profiling, and it's like, you got 5 kids, so yes, times can be rough. So I would have just been honest, like, hey, look, I got my car repoed. If she wanted to say something at all, but you could have just ignored the comments.
I don't know how to say this. Like, it's just, I'm just in a tough situation. As you guys know, I'm out here in Texas temporarily, and I'm so glad that I do go back to Las Vegas next week, guys, to get the twins. I cannot wait to see them. Guys, my car was taken, and it was crashed. It was totaled. So I don't know, like I said, I just don't know how to go about this situation, but I'm just handling it by just, you know, doing what I'm doing right now. So it's just like, I don't know. So if you guys don't see my car anymore, guys, just know that it's no longer here with me, no longer here with us, handling this behind closed doors. And
CJ So Cool keeps on calling Royalty a clown. I think they both clowns. They both, like, just got a whole bunch of buffoonery going on with them. And CJ So Cool says that Royalty had cameras set up in the house and he basically, like, forgot that they was there, and he invited 2 girls to come over, I guess, to smash him or whatever. But, you know, like, he definitely didn't do nothing because you don't see me going into the kids' room, which is absolute facts. And I think at this point, most people think that she's lying. Like I said, I can definitely tell she's vindictive. I'm not going to say she's totally lying, but he has lied too. Like he said, he lied and said one of her boyfriends was touching the girls too. So you can't be mad when she lied and you told, like, a big bad lie too.
Along. Why don't you tell them how you went to go get your tubes untied and you took your mom with you to Cali and you left your kids at home along with me, but cameras was all in the house. You had access to them. Why don't you tell them what I did? You won't, because you're embarrassed, right? You're a clown. I had 2 thotties pull up. I wasn't even thinking about the cameras, bro. But what you won't find is me on footage going in the kids' wing. You will find me opening up my front door for 2 baddies and going upstairs. You will find me 3 hours later coming downstairs, and yeah, I might as well expose it, right? You will find one of them thotties going back to my room robbing royalty. Stolen Rolex, shades, heels, money, whatever they can get. I don't remember it exactly. They stole a lot of her stuff. I go to sleep. I get woken up by a lot of text messages, screenshots, videos, calls. You're bogus. I can't believe you. You're nasty. Ew. And I'm like, damn, I forgot we had cameras. But you telling me a man that forgot he got cameras that's bringing thotties in the crib, you don't got no proof of me doing what you're claiming I did, though. You just really are the worst type of human being. I know you're going to go to jail. I can't even say I hope you go to jail. I know you're going to jail. I know it.
Somebody went ahead and clipped them, like basically like sharing food, like how CJ says. And it is sad because obviously she is very low on money. Like, you know, we seen earlier that she did have to tape her headlights on with tape. And that is like when you at your rock bottom. So it's just sad. Yeah, as a mom, I feel royalty. She's trying to hold her emotions in. And I bet too, like, just imagine you having 5 kids. You was used to a certain lifestyle. I don't know how much they was making, but let's just say she only makes $6,000 a month now, which I feel like she should still be able to pay all her bills with that. You might have to downsize, but you can still pay all your bills with that. And you never know how things are going to go. So
what about the cost on here that
Go cool, what we doing? We go eat the cookies?
yeah, I'm off mute, boy.
Yeah, why we just sitting here?
Okay, y'all, we about to try these cookies for right now. We're gonna also get some loaded. I thought you're on mute. I'm not.
CJ So Cool says that royalty was definitely very jealous, but let's be honest, she had a reason to be. Like, he kind of like openly admits, even in this clip right here, that he was definitely cheating on her, and cheating on the wrong woman, things could go wrong. Especially being that royalty is a woman that's bitter. And know she got a tattoo on her face. Like, I wouldn't play with her like that. And he talking about, no, I would have never, like, she was jealous, but either way, I would have never cheated on her while I had my son with me. So, like, I mean, he already admitted that he was cheating earlier in the video. So he definitely was seriously cheating. So it's like, shoot, she had enough. Not saying that she was right for lying, but like I said, like, I mean, that's totally wrong. But like, if he lied and said that her boyfriend was beating on the kids too, like, I'm sorry, them lies is, I ain't gonna say totally equal, but they pretty even.
Because I hate telling half the story. The real story was every night when me and Leon got through doing what real men do, which is work all day, grind all day, I would take us to a restaurant or two, and there would always be women in restaurants. Of course, women got the most money. They spending it, so we was out to eat. We looking how we looking, you know what I'm saying? Ladies, you can verify. I mean, go ahead, bro. You testify. If a lady see me in real life, I'm shining, I'm all happy, I'm all loud, and I got my son with me, he looking all good, he got on diamonds, he shining too. We both in there just chilling and vibing. Of course, ladies gonna want to talk to us. Of course, they gonna want to take pictures with us when they find out who he is. And that's what made royalty mad. I took a picture with the wrong older people. Royalty assumed we was doing something else. All we was doing was just networking and talking. That's it. We wasn't cheating. I would never cheat on royalty while I had her son with me. But I definitely talk to a lot of women because that's what I do. Most of my followers are women. Shout out to the ladies.
And then royalty says that she made CJ So Cool. And I do agree to a certain extent. Like, some of these men have to be honest that have these like family vlogging channels. Like, the kids made y'all. Like, that guy NFL league and the kids. Like, the kids be making y'all. And who brought the kids? The woman. So she did kind of make him. Just like I think that CJ So Cool made CJ on 32s. Like, CJ on 32s try to make it seem like, no, he ain't have nothing to do with my success. No, CJ So Cool put you on. But then on the other hand, royalty, if you made CJ So Cool, you should be up yourself. Like, you should be like kind of like where he at. And CJ So Cool, he might still have money, but I think he forgets he did fall off a little bit too. But I ain't gonna lie, royalty, shame on you for not setting yourself up. Like, I understand a man. That's why I always say, like, of course we want a man that provides, and I do think the man should provide, but don't always like 100% rely on it. You should have your own mad money. You should have your own business on the side, and she does. So it's like, why are you walking around like she should have some kind of money? Why all the money they had, they should not be struggling for meals, and her car should not look like that. Now, for the average person, I would say that's okay, but y'all was up.
I left with nothing. I left with the clothes that me and my kids had. I didn't even want the furniture. I didn't want the car. I didn't want anything. So why would I want anything now from CJ? He doesn't even give me anything now. So if I was you, CJ, I would tread real lightly because I know what the real issue is. And it all has to do with your YouTube channel. So let's be for real. I know what's really up. I know what's up. You tell me everything. I have everything in here. And Miss think that she's a breath of fresh air. Oh, you getting talked about real bad up in here. You getting talked about real bad, just like me and everybody else gets talked about bad behind their back when he mad or when his stuff don't go his way. Cause you playing with me, CJ. You wanna play with my kids? I'm gonna play with your money. I'm gonna play with your views. I'm gonna play with everything that you got. Remember how you got there, CJ. So you wanna lawyer up? Let's lawyer up. Let's do it. But CJ, you're playing with me and my kids. You need to stop. You are the main person that is causing all of this. You have the authority to shut everything down, but you choose to stir the pot. And it makes no sense. You're putting everybody's life in danger. And you don't even see that because you want money and because you want views. I know what's up with your YouTube channel. I know what you did last year. And then you tried to stir the pot a little bit more to try to say that the twins, I don't know if you were insinuating that the twins were at where all this happened took place, or are you talking about my other kids that don't got nothing to do with you? Because you were on the phone with Cordelia the whole time where I was at. So don't try to stir that pot either when you know your kids wasn't there. They was right here with my brother.
Listen, I know they don't like me based off the way they acting right now. You not supposed to show your cards. It's not how you play the game of life. If you don't like me, make me think you do like me. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't like them, but I'm not going to let them think I don't like them. I'm going to make it appear as if I do like them, because why would I walk around with this burden on my heart of me not liking somebody when I'm only going to hurt myself? They live in their life. They do what they want to do. So how would it make it, how can it affect me or them if I don't like them, but I'm all the way over here and they all over there? So it's vice versa. They can hate me all they want.
Now, Royalty said, get out her face and stop shaming her because she got her car repossessed, because most women get their cars repossessed. Now, I'm going to say this. She said every woman got their car repossessed before. That's not true. That's not true. Now, that does happen to a lot of people, more people than you would think, and they just won't be truthful about it, but that's not true. Everybody don't get their car repossessed. Now, has everybody had some stuff in collections? I definitely believe everybody has some stuff in collections, and they should stop shaming people who, like, getting sued, or like I say, a lot of people be like, for Tasha K, hurry up and pay Cardi B, hurry up and pay Cardi B, but them same people probably got stuff in collections, so it's like, what's going on here? But some people really do got it together. Not a lot of that. That's a small percentage, but some people don't go through repossessions, but a lot of people do. A lot of people do get their cars repossessed. A lot of people do have stuff in collections. A lot of people do have to go to do bankruptcy. People get evicted out their apartment. People lose their homes. Like, now, I don't know if she's just telling this because he kind of put it out on the internet, but I do think a lot of more influencers and content creators should really start talking about that. Like, life is not people only show you, they say they highlight real, but it be real life going on. I'm not saying you gotta tell every detail, but I do think it should be people really should start showing both sides. Sometimes you might be up, and like in any business, sometimes you can be up. Sometimes a business owner, they can make $60,000 in a month. The next month, they might only make $3,000,
Pick up the pieces and keep on going no matter what the situation is. So, at the end of the day, yeah, my car, it was taken. It was repoed. But you know what? I got my car back, and all it did was make me go harder, and it made me stronger. So, that ain't nothing that I'm worried about, because at the end of the day, I knew I was going to get my car back. I wasn't really stressed, and I wasn't pressed about any of that. So for y'all to even just be so obsessed with what I got going on is just it's so disgusting. You should be disgusted with yourself. First of all, you're picking with a woman at that, with 5 kids. When and where did I say that I was better, richer, or whatever the case may be from anybody? I basically left I left a situation that I didn't want to be anymore, and I'm by myself now. So why is it so hard for you to intake on what I want to do with my life? Y'all come up with the most bizarre things. It doesn't make any sense at all. And like, y'all are so proud to think that y'all got some tea on me, and it really ain't even no tea. What person in this world has not got their car taken because they fell on hard times? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only woman in the world. Not only that, I'm not even really up to a high standard how everybody thinks that I am. Like, y'all the ones that think that I'm on this high status and all this.
Some viewers are just like, CJ So Cool is doing right. He should not help them out, not one little bit. And he should take the kids. Like this girl's about to say, like, he should take the kids. It would be better for CJ So Cool, and it would be better for Royalty. And I agree, like, if he really feels led to do that. But it's like, CJ So Cool seems like the type to just go online and clout chase and act like they want their child, but they really don't want them full time. But if he does, like, in his heart, if he really does want his kids, his twins, full time, then yes, he should try to go and get the kids full time. CJ So Cool to me was doing too much, was throwing too much dirt on Royalty's name, but at the same time, like, this girl is right. Like, first of all, she did ruin his character. Like, he could have literally been canceled, and he did lose a lot of his viewership. So I do understand why he's so mad and why he's pissed, because like I said, like I told y'all in my last video about CJ So Cool, like, even though he beat the charges, when you have a PDF file reputation, even if you did not do it, that stank is still going to be on you. Like, say you was accused of like doing some major theft, but you really ain't do it and you got like acquitted. Like, people still probably not going to trust you around their wallet. Like, certain bad stuff, like big bad stuff, like, people don't forget. I can understand why he's bitter. And like I said, I personally do think, I know I shouldn't speak on it, but I personally do think she probably did coach them kids.
Chime into the Royalty and CJ So Cool situation. Now, I done did my own little bit of a deep dive, if you say. First and foremost, if I was CJ, I don't think I would be intrigued to help as much, seeing that Royalty has coerced these children into lying and basically corrupting the whole story of what had happened. If I was Royalty, I would give those twins to CJ so they can have a better life, and maybe you can have a better life because you don't have the funds to take care of all those children. There's no reason they should be staring noodles in honey buns. The times that you were in that man's face or house, if you didn't have it, you should have been taking it. Do you hear me? You got children. You should have been taking it and saving it. Hello. You should have been saving from the beginning. You should have been saving from the beginning. There's no reason your children should be in this predicament. God don't like ugly. You see how God don't like ugly. CJ, on the other hand, he's just a troll. He having the time of his life right now. Trolling. But in all honesty, right is right, wrong is wrong. God don't like ugly. Royalty shouldn't have came to the internet and did that. And now you need a helping hand, and I don't blame him.
All right, child. Like I said, I get why CJ is so mad, but I think he really need to leave the kids out of it. And I do think, I ain't gonna lie, I do think that Royalty coached them kids because she was bitter, and she had a right to be bitter to me. Honestly, like, if somebody is cheating on you that you love, that you really thought you was finna be with, and you thought they was finna be faithful to you, and like a lot of people say, like, if you're dating a guy with big money, let's just say $300,000 and above, that you should expect for him to cheat on you, and he can cheat on you because he has all the options in the world. And it's like, I don't know. But to me, they both immature, and even though they are not together anymore, I think they need to go to counseling together. Like, y'all still got a co-parent at the end of the day. It should be no bad blood. No one should be threatening, unaliving on the other one. No one should be putting the other one's personal business out, because, like, she probably ain't want people to see that she got some tape. Because for real, that's ruining her character now. And I mean, she deserves it because she definitely ruined his character too. And I feel bad for him too, because like I said, it seemed like everybody turned their back on him. But I mean, sometimes that's just how it goes when you're making like a lot of money. Some people do get envious. But like I said, he was wrong for cheating, and she definitely was wrong. If she did lie and had her daughter lied to, she definitely was wrong. That is bottom of the barrel. But he has done some bottom of the barrel things that are wrong too. I just want y'all to see it from both sides. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And let me know, do you feel like he coached the daughter, or do you feel like they just didn't have enough evidence, to go forward with it? Do you feel like he right to talk about the kids, or do you feel like kids is off limits because they really ain't got nothing to do with it, and you should be mad at the mom? Like the mom is teaching them these bad habits, not really the kids. They're kids.